Hey, it's your girl Renee, and today I am here to talk to you about my top 5 tips for avoiding weight gain over the holidays. Now, this is a tag by my friend Rob Reno, so I'm just going to add to the list of great tips that have already been given. But I have 5 top tips that I know will be useful for you because I actually started my journey to weight loss the week of Thanksgiving in 2009. And well, basically my journey to healthy living began that week, and people were like, how are you going to lose weight over the holidays? But not only did I lose weight, I actually lost 8 pounds the first week. And I did have my Thanksgiving dinner. I indulged a bit. So let me just give you my top tips to help you as you're working on your journey to healthy living of this holiday season. My first tip is to drink water. If you drink a lot of water, sometimes the feeling that you have of being hungry is actually you wanting water. So first, just drink some water and see how you feel. But also just hydrate generally over the day so that your body is getting the proper amount of water that it needs. If you're not that active, you probably would be able to get away with about 64 ounces of water a day. It's like 8 cups of water daily. But if you are active and you are on your journey to healthy living, then you'll definitely want to up that water as well. Like I said, also check in with yourself if you're feeling hungry, and especially if it hasn't been that long since your prior meal, because you might be thirsty. So my second tip is to get active. So after you have your holiday meal, why not go for a walk? I mean, you've indulged in some calories, so why not move your body, get your body moving, walk around. It can just be a walk around the block, and if you have children, take your kids with you. It doesn't have to be anything strenuous. You just want to get up and do some movement. Okay, my third tip is to look at your plate. When you are making your plate for Thanksgiving or any other holidays that are coming up, you want to fill half your plate up with vegetables. So the other half, a quarter of it will be proteins, and the other quarter might be some carbohydrates. And so therefore you have a very nice array on your plate. The veggies are going to fill you up, and you're less likely to overindulge because you're meeting your stomach's going to get full, and you're meeting your nutritional needs. Now, my fourth tip is one that if you're over 21, then listen to this one. If you're over 21 and you are a drinker, one thing that you definitely want to do, as if you're on this journey to healthy living, is to be very moderate with your alcohol intake. Alcohol does have calories. It's liquid. It's kind of like empty calories. So you don't want to overindulge in a number of drinks. Basically, you can have something like a wine spritzer if you are a wine drinker, and instead of drinking a whole thing of wine, then add a little bit of a tonic water to it just to get a little bit of fizz. That's a nice alternative drink, and it's one that I used when I had to go out for dinner when I first started my journey to healthy living. In that first week, like I said, I did lose 8 pounds. And my last tip is probably the one that you'll like the most, and the one that really means a lot to me, which is everything in moderation. I don't believe in totally staying away from the goodness that is the holiday season. I think that we certainly should indulge ourselves, because if we don't, then when we actually do try like a treat, or if we try a pie or a cake or any number of the things that are available during the holiday season, we may feel a sense of guilt and then overindulge. So rather than even go down that road, just try a little bit of things in moderation. Savor the flavor, and that way you won't overdo it. So those are my top 5 tips. Drink water, exercise, make sure you have that plate half veggies and then a quarter of carbs and a quarter of protein. Make sure that you are easy on the alcohol, and finally, enjoy everything in moderation. So there are my top 5 tips to avoid weight gain over the holidays. Until next time, it's your girl Renee signing off.